Like the lighthouse keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of the lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding that fog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. Leading the Raiders, there he is, Pete Carroll. Fourth different team he's coached now in the NFL. This is the 19th season in a career that includes that Super Bowl and almost 200 victories. And on the other side, the former Coach of the Year winner in Tennessee, now back leading the team that he played for the most, Mike Vrabel. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Kate, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play action, May. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully, this turns out to be nothing. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll air it out on third. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
Not been a whole lot of careers quite like Geno's. The miraculous second act of his career in 2022 is now old news. And I think it's because of a stubbornness, a stick-to-itiveness, and a competitiveness that few have.
And some solid blocking there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to Genty. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll send a receiver left. Smith to throw. It's 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Now the Raiders ready in for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. From the gun, it's May. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Mario Douglas, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Stokes on the coverage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one complete to Stevenson. And they stop him before he can reach that marker. And now we've got a penalty flag out too.
Holding offense.
So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 2nd drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. Their legs under him on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he's in the negative to begin the new season, Brock. First carry of the year winds up losing yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
May on 1st and 10. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls.
Holding offense.
He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Operating from the gun, here's May. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
13 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The ball carrier.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At their
May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Made now, third and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps them on schedule and didn't go backwards.
From the gun, Smith. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Throw here, third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here's New England, ready once again on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Back to the air. It's May. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. Third and just 2 to go. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Dylan Laube back deep for the Raiders. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Raiders have their offense back out there. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Back to the air, it's Smith. He's keeping it. And he covers up after a nice gain right near that marker. Gonna need a little bit more now on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And a Raider 1st down. A gain of 7. 1st down, Las Vegas.
We've set it down from 37. Straight ahead with Genty. Great decision to bounce this outside, Brock. Gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's 2nd down.
Kyle Duggar on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Smith back to throw.
36-yard line.
Pass caught by Jack Besh. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First and 10, it's a give to White. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. The former Raider Robert Spillane in on that stop.
Down the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Running on 2nd with White. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. And go play fake here with Smith. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls.
Offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He has room past the 25. The ball is out. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so the Raiders hang on to possession. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. Shotgun snap to Smith. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Geno Smith with a touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Patriots nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. To return this, Marcus Jones. Team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots running their offense out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's good for Patriots. First down.
We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A gain of 15 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down. Nickel set here from the Raiders, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run here. Gibson. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's a New England first down. We've set it down from 37.
At the 37-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's still going at the 30. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Patriots will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. No gain on that play, and this is how we'll end the first quarter. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's an early lead for the Raiders. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there, and some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
A 38-yard attempt.
Warren Gallis connects. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Trey Tucker to return it. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Running from the pistol here with Jency. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Man in motion here. Smith to the air now. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Oh man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
4 yards. And the Raider first down.
On 1st down, here's Smith. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Smith's going to throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Carl Carlson's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Jones. This makes it up to the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The New England offense running out now. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. May off the play fake. Jukes away from one. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a New England 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down throw for May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
The give inside to Gibson. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for 3rd and very short.
The tackle made by Ronnie Johnson. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he has enough for that 1st down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. May now on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Let's play. Let's play now, baby. Let's play.
Holding. Offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the 1st game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Smith. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Here's a design run. Smith lost it, and that looks like it is Patriots football.
Those defenders see the QB keep the ball, Kate. They're hoping they can get a hit on him before he gives himself up. He got there in time, took full advantage, even hitting him hard enough to jar that ball loose.
Patriots offense all set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Here's May on 1st and 10. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
May trying again here on 2nd. Running a screen for Stevenson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 3rd down, they need 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the 1st down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding.
Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. 3rd and long for him here. Going deep here for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long.
That play is so impressive on so many levels, not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And nothing to show from their last drive except, well, we did see a couple of short tempers, Brock. Not happy to have fumbled away that series.
Now, fumbles are one of those mistakes, Kate, you don't get a lot of grace for in the NFL. Just one in a game is too many. Got to find a way to protect the rock.
Genty from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked?
Start offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. From the gun, Smith. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Smith on 3rd and long. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. Slot man motioned over.
And the Raider 1st down.
On 1st down. He gets crushed behind the line and the ball comes out. And it looks like it is Patriots football. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Going play action, May. Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
Holding offense.
You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Here's May to the air. Pass out the screen. It's Diggs. And he won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Remain Pratt with the play defensively.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 41.
This looks like a run drawn up for May. This is ahead for about 5. That's a rookie out of Iowa State, Darian Porter, on that tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
The pass. Academic way on the stop. A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jency headed back out there. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by White. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Here's a toss to White. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Here's New England, ready once again on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting stopped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Designed run here for May. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Bryce Behringer on now to punt. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. Starts his return from the 23. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Tight end going in motion right. This is Genty on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Smith on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're left with 4th and short. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this one sails out. No return on the punt. The Patriots running their offense out there. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting to drive here with Gibson. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
3rd and 5.
May now from the gun. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Looking to return from the 29. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Putting a receiver in motion. First down, Smith to throw. Throw right side, finds Besh. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Short pass brought in. It's a small gain up to the 38. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Smith looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. They'll run here, following the penalty. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. He fields this at the 18. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Patriots back on offense late in the first half. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the 2nd quarter, but that is enough time to get a drive together. New set of downs for them from the 31. May on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's DeMario Douglas. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Operating from the gun, here's May. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
May looking to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls.
Offense.
You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Made a throw it. Buying some time right. And he's brought down at the line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That's on nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Escapes a defender. Space past the 35. Down the left sideline he goes. To the 25. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots earn the chance to tie before halftime.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Patriots tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Dylan Laube on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Raiders going to get the football one final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Shoots away from one. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
The Raider first down. A gain of 19 yards.
On first down, here's Smith. Hits him on the out route. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to
Now
go.
there's the flag. It looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Running it after the penalty. Dodged the tackle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the 3rd quarter. Tucker now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
The 28-yard line.
Back to Genty. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Milton Williams making the stop. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Smith. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The New England offense running out now. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
Here's May. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
He fields it cleanly. Escapes the defender. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the Patriots' 47-yard line.
The Raiders have their offense back out there. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Counter give to Jency. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Smith to the air now. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down, but where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. From the gun, Smith. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Jack Gibbons on the coverage.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team on the field. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And that hit right at the 10 somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Patriots and Antonio Gibson back out on offense. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
On second down, it's Stevenson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. We've set it downs from 37. Going to the ground again on first. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's another Patriots.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
The 49-yard line.
A give up the middle to Gibson. On the move, past the 40. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Running it again with Gibson. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. May off the play fake. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Mays pass.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Incomplete. Darian Porter on the coverage.
May now. Brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
That's another Patriots first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
May. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Gibson. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4.
Gibson, ball carrier.
Only a yard on the gain there, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 4.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and goal. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Borregales connects. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Laube with the return. Jukes away from one. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. First down now, ball at the 33. They've got a man in motion. They give left side to Genty. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Smith setting the throw. And we put everything he's got behind it. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Incomplete. Kyle Duggar there on the coverage.
Genty from the gun. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
The tackle by Christian Gonzalez. It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Pulled in by his back, White. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Holding. Offense.
So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
It's Jones on the return.
The Patriots offense all set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Going play action, May. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second and a yard. At the
To throw, here's May. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls.
Holding. Offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. May now from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 11.
They'll air it out on third. He has the first over the middle. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
It's a gain of 53 yards. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Stephon Diggs. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here's Gibson on second down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Raiders with an extra DB out there, third down. From the gun, it's May. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. Gallis connects. And that'll double their lead to 6.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Laube with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Finds him over the middle. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here's Smith. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Tried getting that one to Jack Besh. And that makes it second and long. Smith back to throw. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 20.
They send a man in motion. Smith on third and long. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Here's May to the air. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
May looking to throw. Henry on the catch. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a New England first down.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots go up by 12. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
May will throw. The 2-point try does not work out, and I'm not sure this flag is going to save him either.
Holding offense.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Laube with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. From the gun, Smith. Completed over the middle. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
3rd and long for him here. Complete to Bauer And he's short of the first after a mild gain. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he'll try to hit this one well.
Plays and out. It's fourth down.
Pushing it up past the 30. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Head coach Mike Vrabel ready in the Patriots for their next series. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. 1st and 10 from the 32. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. May now. Gets it quickly to Douglas. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Raiders defense goes in the dime for 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6.
An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Encroachment. Defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. May now on 3rd down. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Patriots in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the win here. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. That's taken at the 15. Breaks the tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Smith setting the throw. Besh hauls it in. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Gets his running back. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still first down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Smith to the air now. Got a man over the middle, it's Bowers. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Smith's going to throw again. Into traffic. Complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. Second down now. They need 7.
Brings up second and 7.
And again, it's Smith. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
It's third down.
To the air on third and long. Sends this to the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up fourth down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Sticking with Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. To the line, here's third and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
May now from the gun. He finds his running back, Henderson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Henderson here from the gun. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. They'll run here following the penalty. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They go play action. Here's May. That's taken in by Henry. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They'll bring out the punter here. And this will come from just inside his end zone. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. They kick the running back in motion. And he could have a free play here. It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it deep. Now we're going to get this call.
Offside. Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Man in motion here. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
And the Raider first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Las Vegas first down.
Here's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Smith back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And now they face 2nd and long. Shotgun snap to Smith. Brought in by his back here, it's Shenty. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Complete to Ashton.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Again, it's Smith to the air. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now motion Johnson right. Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here's New England, ready once again on offense. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They give now to Henderson.
there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Dallas on for the extra point. No problems on the extra point there. And the Patriots go up by 19. Now I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They're coming off a fourth down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 1st down.
Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter 1st down. Running back motions right. From the gun, Smith. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and 5 yards to go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He lofts it deep right side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one.
Defense.
He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Smith on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And this one doesn't go far. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
Smith in the pistol.
At the 22-yard line.
Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Working quickly here.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
From the red zone now. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Working quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 4-yard line.
Smith yet again. And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. Oh, Brock, but guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Blitz coming for Smith. Steps up, and he's running with it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Chase on the tackle. A 7-yard gain on the play.
Smith on 3rd and short. It's on target to Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
And it's no good. Denied by the right upright. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots and Antonio Gibson back out on offense. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
The give here on 2nd. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. He dodged the tackle. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Smith wisely slides down safely with enough to move those chains. And dose of the hurry up here.
And the Raider 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Raiders.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. He'll drop this down. White. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4 yards. That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Smith on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So that brings up 2nd down. to the air. It's Smith. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Still has some space inside the 35. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots making a 3-score game in the 4th. He saw that running lane pretty early, you could tell. A quick burst got him to it, through it, and then into a foot race down the field.
And there's the challenge defensively. With a group that has this much speed and athleticism, you're late for just a second. You lose your eyes for just a second, Kate, and he is gone once you touch the second level.
So out comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
That makes the score Patriots 37, Raiders 16.
They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's the backup. First throw. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Working out of the gun, it's O'Connell. This one falls incomplete. At the same spot after the incompletion, it's second down.
Intended for Jacoby Myers. Incomplete. Jack Gibbons on the coverage.
O'Connell here from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 4th and forever coming up.
Another 3 and out.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Patriots running their offense out there. And Brock, they're in a spot where they can just kneel this thing out, even though the one timeout does remain defensively. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So this is a win for the Patriots. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.